Hey, what's up YouTube? King James here. Last week, if you were a gamer, was a crazy week. The Xbox Series X launched, the PlayStation 5 launched, and Call of Duty Cold War launched. That's a lot of brand new stuff all in one week. And I'm here to bring you a review on Call of Duty Cold War on the brand new Xbox Series X. I'm going to look at multiplayer, zombies, and the campaign. Give you my thoughts on what it's like on the new Xbox Series X and just the game in general, so you can check it out. So Warzone hasn't ported over to Cold War yet, but that's only a matter of time. I hear that's going to happen in December. But for now, we've got multiplayer, which is really great. I'm loving it. There's the campaign, which is unbelievable how cool it is and how great the graphics are. And zombies, which is super fun, man. If you're just looking to blast and blow things up, zombies is amazing. I'm going to give you a review on all three of them. But just before I jump into that, I want to say thanks to everybody who's recently subbed to the channel. I really appreciate you guys being here and watching my videos. So thanks a lot, guys. And if you haven't subbed and hit the like button, consider subscribing and hitting the like button, because it really does help small content creators like myself. All right, let me jump into multiplayer, I guess, first. I'll do a quick review on that, tell you what I think, show you some gameplay footage, and show you how great it is on the new Xbox Series X. So multiplayer in the new Call of Duty is really good. I played the beta and I didn't really like it. I felt it was bad, but it was a beta. The retail version that I'm playing right now is really good. And on the Series X, it's awesome. 120 frames per second. I can tell the difference in this versus my One X. And I feel like I have an advantage over some other players with that 120 frames per second. I'm not sure if you'll, notice it that you have a disadvantage if you're not on 120 frames, but it was so smooth and so nice to use at 120 frames. I think you'll be really surprised when you use it if you have a Series X. The gameplay for the new multiplayer is quite good. I didn't find that the leveling up was too slow. I know a lot of people are like, the leveling's too slow and I'm not getting them unlocked. Look right there, I got a gun unlock in one game. I think I got another one later on in this game as well. So I didn't feel like it's too slow. I mean, they could speed it up, but I don't feel like you need to. I think I'm getting the progression, and it's not like I'm playing 24 hours a day or anything. I'm still progressing quite well, even when I'm just playing a few hours each night. So, like the multiplayer, I always enjoyed multiplayer before, and I feel like it's fluid, it's fun, and the leveling is working quite well, and I'm unlocking attachments for the guns that I'm using at a pretty good rate. So give multiplayer a try. I think you're going to like it. I'm finding that the skill-based matchmaking is pretty good. I'm not running up to teams that are too far ahead of me or too far below me. I tend to run around the same KD that I'm used to. So you can see this game here, we won 21 limbs, 11 deaths, so 191. That's pretty good. I mean, that's maybe a little better than average for me in multiplayer. But, for this game, I thought that was right on par, and I had a pretty good time playing it. You should give multiplayer a try. It's nice. So the cinematics in the campaign portion of the game are amazing. Watch the scene right here where he opens up the blinds and you can see the light filtering in. It's just amazing how beautiful it looks. The reflection in his glasses right there. When I'm watching it on my TV with 60 frames per second and the ray tracing turned on, it looks unbelievable. The Series X really brings this game to life. The cinematic scenes are just beautiful. I love it. You'll really be impressed when you see it. I haven't played it on my old One X, but I'm fairly certain it doesn't look this good. So watch here, this is part of the actual game when I'm walking out, and look at how beautiful the sun is when it's, shining into this part. So the actual gameplay of the campaign is amazing, and it's really varied. So watch this right here. I'm flying, I'm in a helicopter, and I'm shooting a gun, and I'm having to blast all this stuff. It's just so cool. You have so many different ways that the game plays. And the gunplay in the game is actually pretty good. I mean, you can really abuse the auto aim in this because it's very strong in the campaign versus, in multiplayer. And that's what the two settings are, if you've noticed it. So you can just easily snap on and shoot guys. So I think I could probably run this at a lot higher difficulty than what I was, but it's still super fun. And, it's very fluid and really nice to play. And you actually get to do finishing moves here. I ran up. I actually did this by accident, but it was still pretty funny. I ran up and, did a nice finishing move on the guy. guy. So it's really cool. The game's super fun to play in the campaign. And this is the next part of the game. I don't want to give away the whole campaign, but here I am, you know, after the gunfight you saw before. Now I'm piloting a helicopter and shooting stuff and using missiles. So, I mean, the way the game plays, it doesn't get boring at all because, you know, there's so many different sections. You get to play as different people and play in so many different ways. The campaign, this is the first Call of Duty where I played the campaign, and it was this exciting. So absolutely recommend the campaign portion of this game. Get in there and play it. You'll love it. So I've played zombies before, and the format of zombies in Cold War is very much the same as zombies that you remember from a bunch of the other Call of Duty franchises where, you know, you got to kill zombies and you have to solve Easter eggs and, you know, complete puzzles and stuff like that. And this one was very good. It's super fun to play. If you're playing the campaign and got it done and you get a little tired of multiplayer, this is really fun to go. You get to shoot tons of stuff and really use the guns a lot. There's lots of zombies that come out, so you really get to, you know, blast tons of stuff. So if you're getting frustrated from multiplayer, and that happens to all of us, putting on zombies is a really good alternative because you can really survive quite a long time, and there's just so much stuff to shoot. You really get that feeling of blasting tons of stuff. So I really had a lot of fun playing zombies with my buddies in this version. We were, you know, we haven't exfiltrated yet, but we're close, and we're starting to figure out the map and the, you know, all the different Easter eggs. And that's one good thing, is every time you play it, you get a little further in the game and you get a little bit more knowledgeable of the map and the things that you need to do. And every time you play it, it doesn't really feel the same. It feels like, you know, you continue and get some more progression and get a little further. So I really enjoyed the zombies version. I absolutely recommend that you give zombies a try and see how you like it. Oh, one good thing I forgot to mention is you actually still level up your guns and your weapons in this version of the game. So you can see here, I leveled up my gun mastery. I unlocked a bunch of camos and attachments for different guns. So it's still worth it to play zombies if you're trying to level up. All right, guys, that's it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Are you going to pick up an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 5, or maybe you already have? What about Cold War? You going to pick that up and play it? Give me your thoughts in the comments section down below. I read and respond to all my comments. And as always, guys, if you don't see me in Warzone, if you don't see me in multiplayer, it's only a matter of time, baby. King James out.